Hello internet. I'm just back from my jogging situation. 10k today. My heart rate monitor. Uh, uh, the point is that you have to stick to your plan and do whatever is necessary to accomplish that. Okay, I'll tell you a story. The story about lack of preparation. Uh, you know. So I've done a half marathon a few years ago back in Lithuania, in Vilnius. Uh, Actually, without preparing for that, and the problem was that it was 32 degrees Celsius, and I wasn't prepared for that kind of heat. Uh, I've done the distance once before in a training here in Dublin, but the weather was completely different. You know that there was no pressure, no heat, and I was confident after one attempt. But you know the actual situation in the race was completely different. You know, like, there are so many people around, and the heat. You know, you don't know the place. You know, hills, like the you know, when you have to run up the hill, it's a fucking killer. But the worst part is when you actually the worst part is when you are, you know, making it to the top. You're on the hill. You made it, and you know you was focusing on your steps, and you know, breathing more intensely, but it probably there's not enough oxygen anyway, and then I'm not sure why is that, but you know, once you are on the top of the hill, you've done that, you know, the consequences catch you basically. You know, you are out of breath, and you know, like you are kind of in that your mind is in a fainting state, just a little bit maybe. You know, it depends on the on the hill. On fuck, I'm even forgetting words. Ascending, ascending, probably. And that's a killer. And you can't be prepared when you are doing this kind of stuff for the first time, of course. But the research would help a lot, and so many people are overconfident. You know, having a plan doesn't mean you're gonna make it. Like I'm forcing myself to 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 make it happen. You know, the one step plan, which is basically minimalistic approach, because you don't know exactly what you want. You're just shooting in the best direction possible, and you know, trying to get experience and then understand the situation. That's my plan basically, and it's about sports, about business, about all the relationships, and mm, uh, and we have to go back to the race. So the timing was terrible, and at the end of the race, I was walking, I was exhausted so much, the temperature actually killed me, and probably I was keeping the tempo too high. I was trying to be too fast, which killed me much faster than I expected. And when you're running, you see, in the second half of the entire event, you are already tired and you run. You see uh, people who actually, I saw just one person who was actually having medical help, for first aid. Emergency car was there, and the person was fucking kind of dying. I don't know, it looked terrible. And well, I kept going, and at the very end I just couldn't keep it together, and I started walking. And once you start walking, it's so much more difficult to get into the pace, to get that momentum back. And it's basically the same in life, in business, and in all the things we do. So the best practice is to have some kind of uh, plan. I mean, the destination, kind of, the things you want to achieve. Uh, but it's not necessary to make it happen, to understand the value value of that situation. But if you go full in, it's better. You understand much more, and next time, even in different situations, in different environments, you improve your approach, your understanding about the things, about the mm, dynamics of human interactions, and your own psychology. So it's all very helpful. And yeah, back to the race. uh, I've got the medal, but at the end, I was, if you walking, trying to run, couldn't keep it. I was walking again. It was so terrible. I I I was quite scared after the race. I received the medal, but it doesn't didn't feel very very satisfying, because my heart rate, I don't know, like something was happening in my chest. I couldn't keep my body together. Like, seriously, it felt like I might have some kind of heart attack. I don't know, stroke or whatever. And it took time to recover. Uh, I I had I had some food with my brother and his wife. They supported me, actually, and it was really good, because if I would be there on my own, I would be so fucked up. I'm glad my brother was there. Mm, and that's what everyone does, actually. I mean, the lack of preparation. We are usually overconfident. We all have this kind of it's basically wishful thinking, and where you are fucking uh, imagining the perfect scenario, but life usually basically never goes do, according to that perfect scenario. So we are actually lying to ourselves, imagining that our understanding and our performance is somewhere like at that kind of level, when reality is, well, because it's really difficult to achieve your potential, you know. So having a good plan is important, but you have to be experienced in in some kind of in similar situations probably, or uh, the best is to focus probably on transferable skills, when the communication skills, for example, and management skills, self-management mostly, and interaction with other people. Those skills are soft skills, and the transferable skills. We can use them across the board in different areas, mm, and then your plans tend to work better in general. If you analyze the situation, but you have to have some kind of plan. But having no plan is a plan as well, and it might be a good plan as well.